Welcome back, YouTube. Raul here, and in today's episode, I wanted to bring the FX No Limit mounts. Well, right now I'm going through the process of removing the BKL one-piece mount that I use on the Barska scope on my Benjamin Marauder. It has served me well over the years, and I really have no complaints about the mount itself. BKL makes some very good products. Like I said, no complaints here from any of them that I've had, though I do have to say they're probably quite a bit expensive. Now, if you want to fast forward to the better parts of this video, you can, but right now we're going to take some time and just go through the process. I know that there's quite a bit of videos out there on YouTube that show how to install mounts, but in this video I just want to make sure I demonstrate that I am putting the FX No Limit mounts and not something else. And like always, you want to be careful whenever you take off your mounts and not screw up the order in which they came off, the screws and the caps, for later use. Obviously, BKL mounts themselves are expensive and you wouldn't want to lose them, so you always want to keep them together. I can't say how many mounts from BKL I've bought. It's gotten quite a bit expensive, and it's kind of sad that now I have a collection of them. But as you can see there, they are the FX No Limit mounts. Now you can purchase these online like I did. I think I used Air Guns of Arizona. So give them a call if you're interested in this product. And right now I'm just going through the process of checking everything and making sure I have everything in order and unloosening all the bolts and screws, because I really like to get it right the first time around and not screw up. It can get time consuming to mount a scope onto new mounts and onto a rifle, so usually I'll set them once and not mess with them, even though scope adjusting has been a big deal for me with my shooting. I've always discovered that you want to get that right off the bat, level it right. As you can see, there's a bubble level on there that I'm using to make sure that throughout the whole process that everything's going to be in order and balanced. Like always, keep everything together. You don't want to mix them up. They're machined to be one piece. And right now I'm checking to see that even if you flip the mounts on different sides, if they match up, and they look like they did match up pretty well. So it doesn't matter even if you have them pointing in a different direction, they'll still work. It doesn't look like they're offset for anything. I saw that on Airgun Reporter. If videos out there, if you want to look at that, if you're interested. So we're coming up to the end of the video, or this part of the mounting of the video, and hopefully you'll enjoy the rest. On this part of the video, we're going to go ahead and zero the rifle. We're going to do it at close range, because we don't know where it's going to hit. The range is about 19 yards from here over there to my target. On this part also, we're going to be using the JSB Exact Kings 25 caliber to center the scope with, just if you want to know. Like always, it's good to have a good backdrop just in case you miss, like those first two shots. You want to secure your pellets when they fly off when you're first steering your gun. In this part of the video, I've started shooting at 100 yards. The gun is zeroed at 19. I took one earlier shot, to adjust the mounts. I didn't do it on camera. I'm just showing the shooting process. As you can see, I just demonstrated 8 shots with the Benjamin Marauder, and we were using the FX No Limit adjustable scope mounts. From my end, from the rifle view, it looked pretty good. I had one bullseye, and I think the group, even though some of them, not all of them hit inside the shoot and see, they were pretty close. For those who wanted to see it, there it is. 8 shots in under 3 inches, just barely. The group size is 2 inches and 5/16. As you can see, I had one bullseye, which was good, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 2 shots that went in there. 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's the group. And this hole over here, that was the first shot I took to adjust the no limit scopes, or the scope mounts. So basically I chose a very high point up here, took the shot, landed there, adjusted the scope. There's a video out there if you want to see it. You know how it's done. Ted does it better, obviously. But I followed that video as instruction, and that's my result. Pretty confident whenever I bought the FX mounts that they were going to be pretty good on my rifle. The Marauder that I have here is mainly intended for long range shooting, you know, plinking, pest control, whatever. But I had doubts, and I went and bought a second one. This is going to go on the FX Bobcat, but I'm very impressed. The shots that you have seen are my very first shots with them. This is my first go around. I'm sure with practice I'm going to tighten those groups up even more, but I'm impressed. It helps a lot. It's a helpful tool, and if you have been thinking about them, you might want to give them a try. I know they're expensive. I got these from Airguns of Arizona. Give them a call. They might give you more information if you have doubts, or keep looking on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find more videos out there that'll help you on making your decision on whether to purchase these or not. These still images are images I took through the scope cam, and it's to prove at what power my scope is true at 100 yards. It turns out to be 10 power, not 20 power like I assumed for a long time, and this throughout my calculations for shooting long distance. With this in hand, I was able to make a lot of corrections, and a lot of my holdovers turned out now to be coming out as they were supposed to, and not the way I assumed. Because I didn't want to get more negative comments and the troll, the occasional internet trolls commenting, "Oh, my gun can do better at such and such distance," I decided to take a couple of more shots to just prove it to myself that the gun could do a whole lot better. And the shots you're about to see are that proof. Say I'm very impressed with the results that the FX No Limit mounts have shown me on my Benjamin Marauder with a Barska scope. But the only thing that I've done differently is install different mounts for my scope, and the results speak for themselves. Honestly, I am more impressed than I've ever been with this gun right now. Those are results from a couple of from a year ago, actually. If you have a PCP and you really want to increase your accuracy, I would highly recommend you buy these. They're a bit on the expensive side, about $70 from Air Guns of Arizona. But honestly, I think it was worth the buy. I have not been able to shoot this accurate with this gun in a long time. I know that it is very good at 50 yards, but now I am seeing that at 100. And I'm sure that with more practice and better refinements on the turret side now, I should be able to get better performance out of this gun at 100 yards. So if you're considering buying the FX No Limit scope mounts, you won't be disappointed, let's just say the least. These are very good for the money, and I had good results with them.